Hello everyone, this is Big Money Chasing Big Money by copy trading on Bitget. This is episode 10 of the passive income series on the 30th of September 2023. The month of September was quite alright. The traders are all closing the month in profits. I'm happy with the progress I'm seeing. If the account keeps on growing like this, I think I will eventually reach my initial target for the end of the year, but let's see how things went down this month. In my previous video, I said I'm not really expecting much from September and the prices would depend mostly on news around the ETF decisions. This is basically what happened, not a lot really. There were some swings up and down based on different set of news coming out, but all things considered, taking a look at the daily Bitcoin price charts, it seems like we are moving in a channel. This is an advantage usually for futures trading because traders can capitalize on technical analysis without having to worry about prices breaking market structure, and short-term indicators tend to be more reliable in these conditions. Now, let's see the results trader by trader. My roster is the same. I'm keeping the dream team intact. I have One Monkey, Locking Boy, and Kendrick. One Monkey is back, closed the month with a decent profit. I'm glad to see him performing well again. The only concern I have is that he only places long positions, so in a case of a massive waterfall price drop, he would be drawing down heavily, but for the time being, it seems like his strategy is working out to his advantage. I'm keeping him for sure, no doubt. Next one is Locking Boy, who is also back on track for being impressively profitable, corrected nicely his previous red month, so I'm not going to rule him out of the roster. Quite the contrary, it was great to have him on board as he placed quite a lot of shorts, which balanced out the overweight longs, which were maintained by the other traders in the team. So not only was he making profits, he also managed to keep liquidation levels at bay. Great to have him, I hope he will keep on grinding like this. Kendrick, the third one, is still rocking. At this stage, I'm getting a bit concerned about his long positions kept open for too long. I mean, he has some Bitcoin trades open around 29k, which is brave, but assume his strategy relies on BTC bouncing back and actually trading at bottom areas this time around. So as long as liquidation levels are comfortable as they are at the moment, I'm not going to force closing these positions, but I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled. The results for September are reassuring. I'm still lagging behind my original plan because of those stupid mistakes that I made previously, but with a bit of luck, I might be actually able to reach the goals I set up at the beginning of this year. Interestingly enough, should I have not made those mistakes early on, I would have already reached what I intended, but this is just how crypto trading works. I have to say, I'm not happy about the drawdown, which is quite significant right now. Even though liquidation levels are fine, what worries me is the thin order books. In other words, the shallow market. This means that prices can swing with a much stronger force than before. The consequence is that we can quickly drop or jump into a mass liquidation event on both sides. All it takes is some key resistance or support level to break, and we will see a cascading domino effect basically spinning out of control. Nonetheless, I still believe that I'm in a good position right now. I don't expect to have any risks of liquidation whatsoever, but I'm definitely watching the price on a regular basis. Alright, this is all I have for September. There is a good chance that we will see some action in October, as there will be some deadlines coming up for the SEC to make a decision about the ETF applications. This, honestly speaking, I don't expect to be anything else but yet another delay, as usual. Of course, any surprises about the labor market or the inflation could cause massive moves, but recently analysts were able to estimate all those figures pretty well, so I'm not expecting anything else for the month of October either. In any case, if it's going to be a slow month, it means that traders will have an easier time reading the markets and profits will be better. I also promised a new full-scale video tutorial to be ready. However, Bitget introduced some updates which essentially rendered some of the content obsolete, so I need to re-record some chapters, but it's coming. I hope I will be able to finish everything before the end of October. Take care guys, and trade safe. Big money out.